Hi everybody, I'm Stephanie Frazier and I'm doing the video on the multiple intelligence and guidance approach. So multiple intelligence means that the human brain processes information in different areas of the brain and not all in one area like they originally believed that it did, and that's how IQ tests came in, and they don't believe that IQ tests are accurate anymore for that reason. The multiple intelligences are you have verbal, which is using words correctly and effectively for like speeches or emails or writing books or articles. You have visual, which is being very aware of your environment. This is where someone can be taught through drawing. Then you have bodily intelligence, and that's the use of the body effectively, and you use your body to communicate by body language. You have a keen sense of your body awareness. You then have musical intelligence. You're sensitive to rhythm and sound. Some people with this may study better with background music playing or some type of noise going on. You have interpersonal intelligence, and that's having to do with interacting with other people. This is where you learn through interacting with other people. It makes it easier for you to understand things. Most of these people usually have lots of friends, and they have empathy for others, and they're very, very social people. You have the intrapersonal intelligence, and that's being able to understand your own interest and your own goals that you have for yourself. These people are usually pretty shy. I'm an intrapersonal type of person. I'm kind of shy. I like to keep to myself and do things on my own. These people also learn best when they're on their own than they are if they are in like a group of people. And then the last one is logical intelligence. They're good at exploring patterns. This is more about mathematical intelligence. And they can be taught through like logic games and mysteries. And like you have the math patterns, and you have like 4 and 7 and 2. Find out the pattern and figure out what the next number would be after 2. So that's just an example. That's not really a pattern, just made it up. Then we have multiple intelligence support guidance approach, because children process information differently. Each one does their own thing, and they learn things differently. And as a child, you are still developing socially. So when you're doing something wrong, you most of the time don't realize that you're doing it, and it's probably not best as your teacher to just kind of get up and yell at you in your face or be rude to you. You need to teach them, show them what should be done, or ask them, what do you think would have been a better choice to do? Multiple intelligence can help with this, because then you have different ways of teaching these kids how to behave socially, instead of just kind of acting out. I would believe my weakest intelligence would be the logical one, because that has to do with math, and I can do my basic addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. You throw some algebra in there, some fractions, and I'm falling apart. I'm just really bad at it. So in early childhood, for myself, I would be working with children who are between the ages of 2 and 5, let's say. And most of the time in that age, they're still learning their numbers and their colors and their letters, and they're just learning to write, and they're trying to learn to read. So for them, I would try and make it fun for them to learn these math things and to use their logical intelligence to recognize numbers. So for some, maybe use the musical intelligence and maybe play some music that goes along with like the numbers. So then, you know, it reminds them of it and they can memorize it and learn to count. Then maybe to help them recognize a number, we can use like pictures and make references between two things to help them recognize the number when they see it, and for them to be able to write the number. I mean, at first you're going to have to show them by tracing it. You know, they have like little dotted lines that show like the number, and they do that with letters. You know, do that at first to help them with the numbers. But thanks you guys for watching my video. I hope it was helpful and full of information and usefulness. I'm looking forward to some people's comments because I may have missed some stuff, and I'm always willing to learn new things. Thanks. Bye.